everybody, it's Miss Jen. I just came from my warehouse. I pulled just about everything I could find that was anything Ghost Machine, even before it was Ghost Machine, when it was Matt Ghost. And I've got a ton of stuff on the board that is impossible to find, including I have some Jeff Johns signed convention exclusive hardcovers for Geiger and Junkyard Joe. And I've got some Exquisite Corpses, not as much as the rest because it's a terribly, popular book. So it was very hard to put together enough for that. Yes, I don't do Thursday simulcast. Sorry, it was all here. You can do Facebook. Facebook shows up. It should. I just shared from there. So welcome everybody. If you know anybody that is in love with Jeff Johns / Ghost Machine / anything that comes out of this universe, or you know someone that should be addicted to it, you should share.
Hey, yes, what's up, Cameron Gill?
Hey, Cameron, how are you? I'm glad to see you, man. Tell all your friends, bring them to the room, and then we're going to get started selling all this cool stuff. See you. And welcome back. You might have noticed that What's in the Box for me has become a little more focused on what I think are things that I feel like everyone should be reading or getting excited about, and that I have, and that I think maybe your local comic shop is sold out of it, or you don't have it anymore, or you can't get them. Definitely up for anything Ghost Machine. Yeah, Cameron. It looks like Pablo is making roasted chicken with white rice and probably fried plantains, if I know anything. Share what you're having for dinner, because that's kind of our thing around here. Let's kick it off. I think I've got so much stuff. I'm going to have to go quickly because we have an hour of this, just an hour. I'm going to try to make it all through. I even brought my graphic novels and all. All right, first things first. I'm not going to open the box, but you guys saw in the pictures, there is, well, I'll show you this. I've got the one regular Comics Pro one. I'm going to do this one first because it was in the picture stuff. There is a regular yellow cover version of this one. It's just the regular Ghost Machine #1. I have 2 sealed cases of the regular A cover Ghost Machine #1. Which I think might be something you should maybe think about investing and stashing away. The cases have 84 copies in each of them because the copies, of course, are actual really thick things. And I'm selling them at cover price for sealed cases. Cover price for sealed cases. I have 2 cases at $500, which is actually a little bit less than cover price. So if you guys are interested, I've got those. Now, let's get into the rest of the stuff on the board here. If you want the Comics Pro variant, Comics Pro is only available to retailers that went to the regular yearly summit. They gave us one, and this is mine. This is $75. I only have, oh, sorry, it's $50. It's $50. I was thinking wrong things. So if anyone wants this one, there is one. It's probably the height of rare things on the board other than the Jeff Johns autograph stuff. Put that back up there. Put this down with Hyde Street. Where is Hyde Street?
I'm not even sure I have the Comics Pro one anymore.
Did you put it away somewhere?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in my collection of my Comics Pro stuff, but I forgot where I put that collection.
It would be cheaper in pounds, probably. It would be terribly expensive to ship overseas. By the way, I really have very inexpensive shipping, but I don't ship overseas just because VAT taxes and all that kind of stuff makes everybody angry. So unless you have like some kind of special way to get it over there, I just can't. All right, we're going to start here. I don't have hardly any red coat. Actually,
ironically, I'm wearing my red coat t-shirt today.
Well, I thought about it after I left the house. I did not put mine on. I'm a dummy. Okay. So this is what I have left for red coat number 1s, which was recently announced as being in development, which means since it's a big shared universe, you must imagine that the rest of the stuff is going to follow. And plus, it's Jeff Johns. Come on, y'all. He's Hollywood. Here is number 1A. I've got them for $10 a piece, and they're not going to last long at that. And then I've got, I think this is like the connecting cover B or something, and those are 10 a piece. And I only have these copies, and then that's it. Actually, I can't believe I have those, honestly. It's like people weren't paying attention at the store. Okay, the rest of the stuff is just left at cover price, guys. I have 1 copy of number 2. Oh, by the way, I should tell you the story of these things because that's the fun part about this part. Okay, so Red Coat is about a gentleman named Simon Pure, which on the front of every single issue, the first page always says, "Hello, my name is Simon Pure," although you'll find out I'm anything but, or anything but, as you'll come to find out, is the exact words of it. He is a red coat who is a derelict of duty. He wanders into this big, weird Illuminati kind of thing where they're trying to give someone immortality, which is actually George Washington. But instead it goes to Simon. And then that's the beginning of a very crazy thing because he is now immortal and he's kind of a ne'er-do-well. So, but I'm anything but, as you'll come to find out. That's right. So I have 1 copy of 2. Hasbar gets 1A.
What up, Elvis?
He's rocking the Casbah.
Name that band.
Rocking the Casbah?
Who's saying Rock the Casbah?
I'm the worst of it. Stole Immortality. That was supposed to be for Ben Franklin. Are you sure? I thought it was supposed to be for George Washington. What do I know? I need to go back and read it now, obviously. Pablo's going to grab the 2. Now I'm out of 2s. I have 1 copy of number 3. The Clash. Pablo guesses.
Pablo is correct.
Pablo is so good. I have 1 copy of number 4. I've got 2 copies of number 5. By the way, Kyle and I spent a lot of time dreamcasting this. 3 goes to Pablo.
And then Pablo got yelled at by people at Ghost Machine.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say what we've cast.
Yeah, but then I got yelled at.
It was Ben Franklin. Ah, whatever. It should have been Washington.
Listen, Ben Franklin wanted to be immortal because that was the only way he could sleep with as many women as he wanted to. Anyway.
I don't know. Isn't he
Ben Franklin,
like
notorious horn dog.
Here is number 6 featuring his really good friend on the cover. I don't want to. It does not need a Hemsworth. No.
Nope, we've decided it's not a Hemsworth.
Nope, we decided no Hemsworths. There you go. 6. I have 1 of them.
So an Australian playing an Englishman playing an American? Like,
well, he's a British guy. I mean, you gotta be a British guy.
Right, but like they have an Australian play him?
5 and 6, Pablo. Pablo did a really awesome job doing a cleanup for all of the absolute stuff we had last week. Okay, I have 3 copies of number 8. Two copies of a 9. And I have 1 copy of 10. Cumberbatch, too old to play Redcoat? I don't know. He's such a good actor. He can act at any age, I think. But
what did I decide? That it needed to be the guy from Constantine?
Oh, he could do it. Pablo says 8. Pablo says 9. Pablo, you didn't need number 7, right? I'm just making sure that I didn't miss it or the system didn't pop it wrong.
I don't see it. Tom Felton might be good, yes.
All right.
I've moved on to Fantasy Casting Junkyard Joe.
Oh.
In my head.
I think that has to be Doug Jones, right? It's gotta? Doesn't it have to be?
I think it's Andy Serkis doing the mocap, but I think the voice totally has to be
Tudyk.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk.
The problem is he's every robot now. Got your 7.
Right. Hey, Danny.
Danny's there. Danny, we're dreamcasting Redcoat, but we're not saying what our dreamcast was because we got in trouble for being precognitive.
We're actually Fantasy Casting Junkyard Joe now.
Yeah, now we're doing that. Now we're saying
yeah, voice actor is me.
By the way, just so that you know, Danny is with Ghost Machine, kind of a liaison between retailers and the crew. What is your fancy dancy name? Joe does not.
Jason, that's why I can get away with playing the role.
Mm-hmm. All right. I also have, if you don't want to get individual things, I have Redcoat Volume 1. They are $15. And then I think I got 2s also. Publishing operations. Ooh, fancy. And there is number 2. Also, this one is 17. This is ramped up a little bit, which seems fair. All right, let's do the rest of the Redcoat individual number. Sorry, I almost forgot. Still, yeah, don't ever let retailers go. By the way, Danny is one of the coolest people on the planet. Absolutely coolest. Number 11 introduces the Northerner. 1 and 2 goes to Russ G.
Yeah, that deluxe hardcover or that deluxe trade is going to be gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Elvis grabs an 11. Guys, if you are new to this and you don't know what to do, just literally say the title of the book or the number of the book or whatever in the chat. And there is a form in the description for you to fill out, but I will also put it in the chat so that we can invoice and bill you and then ship your things.
Jeffrey Wright should play the writer.
I like that a lot.
I love Jeffrey Wright. Love him with all the hearts. I can't make it right now. I've got too much stuff in my hands. Ooh. I hope you're precognition. We'll take it. Oh. Someone got these out of order on the rack. I have 1 copy of number 12 left. Still more Northerner in it. Our shipping is very inexpensive. Up to 10 books for $6, up to 20 books for $8. The most I normally charge is 10, even if you've got a big old pile. We try to keep you from having to break the bank for shipping stuff. Number 14, I've got 2 copies of. It's a prelude to First Ghost. 12 goes to Pablo. The Northerner, Michael B. Jordan. He's going to make us all break our
I have this problem in my brain.
Retainers.
That the Northerner sounds like Michael Jai White in my head.
Ooh. 14?
But it can't be. Like, that doesn't make sense.
No. See, Christoph Waltz is the bad engineer guy. And then this is the one, like this one and the one before it, like kind of like changed everything. Number 15 blew my mind, but number 16, you actually get to see him well established with his family. Did you know he gets a family in this book? TJ gets I can't get you the 12 because it went already, but I can get you 14, TJ.
Did you get Pablo a 14?
I think so.
Because Pablo beat TJ in.
Yeah, he got the 14. That's why it's not the pile anymore. Okay, so 14. This is TJ's pile. I'm going to pay attention. 15. Went 16. I don't have any 15s. I'm so sorry, Pablo. I can write it down and see if I can get a 15. I'll keep a list. So if you guys need anything, you want me to order it for you. So it won't be live on the show, but you don't mind waiting a little bit, just let me know and I will keep a running list of what you need. So Pablo, I'm going to put you down for 15 red coat. So I remember what it is. 15. TJ, let me know if you want me to order anything like the 12. I'll see if it's possible.
Nava, I really like John David Washington as the Northerner. That is a really good pick. Again, especially since it can't be Michael Jai White.
Benedict Arnold is like so important to me. The most important casting of all time, baby. Just for me, though. Just for me. Lee Pace is acceptable because he's a local. He grew up here. All right, this is Geiger. It is the deluxe hardcover book, but this cover is exclusive to retail, to conventions only. I got them from San Diego Comic-Con. It is signed by Jeff Johns. I shook his hand in the booth. Danny can tell you that it's a real deal. So these online are a $250 book. I'm doing them for $200. I have a limited amount of them. I don't have a gajillion billion of them. And it glows in the dark. That's right. It has like this stuff glows. He glows. These two things glow. So when it's lit up, it kind of looks like a skeleton.
Well, if you guys, don't have it and want it, just claim it in the chat and fill out the form, and Miss Jen will sell it to you and ship it to you.
That's right.
We have a question on the Exquisite Corpses. Quickly, Miss Jen, are they first printings?
On which ones? Sorry, what was the question?
Exquisite Corpses.
I don't know. I'm going to go through them. Some of them will be and some of them won't be. So it's not, I can't do a standard across the board thing. So I promise I'm going to do some of those too. Deluxe dust jackets from San Diego Comic-Con. Danny doesn't have one. How do you not have one? That's crazy to you. And then the only other one I have is the Junkyard Joe one, also from San Diego Comic-Con, signed in black by Jeff Johns. And those are also $200 for you guys. Hardcover. I don't think anyone else has them.
How much were those?
$200.
Checks wallet, dust rolls out, cries a little.
Don't worry about it. I have a secret stash on my own, so you're good. All right, if you don't want to spend $200 on a Junkyard Joe, but you want one anyway, you should get these because they're a really big steal. If you wanted to read Junkyard Joe 1 through 6, which is kind of the only way to do it because it's so hard to find the individual issues like crazy. This one is, we've got two different versions of the deluxe, and I don't know the difference between the two. Direct market. Okay, so yeah, this is the direct market cover, which means it didn't go to any Barnes and Nobles or any of that stuff that was direct market. It's going to be us. That one's $35. Hardcover, $35. What? That seems like a crazy deal. Or you can get the regular market one that has him on the cover also for $35.
Those are the ones I wound up getting since I couldn't get the crazy cool San Diego one because I didn't go to San Diego. I actually have both copies because I like both covers, and I'm a sadist like that.
A sadist. All right, so Rook Exodus. I really wish I could tell you I have a whole bunch of Rook Exodus. I'm going to show you the two copies I've got. It is the most awesome of the series, in my opinion. I love it. It's many of my customers' favorites. It's essentially not Earth. They have created a place where we were supposed to go to escape to and kind of lord over these very strange creatures. They were chosen very specific people that wore these cool masks that kind of like integrate them mentally with the animal. So it's not just like I control you. They feel each other's stuff. The main character is Rook, who actually does control crows and ravens and those kinds of things. And what else can I tell you about it? It's really awesome. Okay, so this is what I have of individual issues. I have a third printing number 3 for cover price. You're casting Ed Hardy as Rook. All right, I'll take it. And this is my favorite character, Direwolf. Oh, Ed Hardy. I was going to say, Ed Hardy, isn't that the guy that makes hats? And I have a number 8 at cover price. This is when it gets really scary. They go kind of like underground and they find this arachnid one. I see Pablo grabbing the 3. I'm even out of the graphic novels right now for that. I need to just buy cases of it. Be done with it. Okay. Also, for my friends that were looking at Junkyard Joe, I have the graphic novel. And that one is 15. I kind of feel like Direwolf needs to be a little more mature. I just kind of get from her that she's got a little more life experience. So 15 for Junkyard Joe graphic novel. Here's the part of the universe that most everybody misses. This is a book that came out kind of well ahead of all the rest of them, as far as I remember. It was kind of tagged as being part of the Tales of the Unnamed, which we haven't really met them yet. But this is The Blizzard. Do not miss out on this. This one is 15.
Oh, man. So many people haven't read The Blizzard that would totally lose their mind.
Yeah, I'm going to read you the little bit. It says, the guilty must pay. Michael Verardi was convicted for shooting and killing the man who murdered his young son. While being transferred to a high-security prison, a violent blizzard leaves Michael and 4 other convicts and 3 prison guards stranded on a mountain, but they aren't alone. Hidden among the snowdrifts, bloodthirsty creatures stalks them as they try to find shelter from the storm, and that's when the prisoners and guards start to witness unexplainable visions of past crimes they've committed, and then comes the blood. There you go. There's your pitch.
A trade paperback theater.
Oh, sorry, I forgot my mustache wax. Matt Lesher as Benedict Arnold. Okay. Someone described it as Con Air in the snow. That's kind of true. That's kind of true. Okay, we did this. We did that. All right. I'm jumping around a tiny bit here. The Exquisite. Go ahead.
Forrest, this is one of the few places I've seen it since it dropped, so you may want to just go ahead and pull the trigger on that one, man.
Yeah. I think I can still order them. Every once in a while, things are out of stock, but like this one sometimes gets out of stock and it makes me crazy. This is the only thing I have on the board that is not related to the Ghost Machine, but it is Tiny Onion, so love him. Exquisite Corpses, story of a great lot of nefarious, kind of like mafia-like organizations choose an assassin and a weapon and send them into this town to fight to the death. It doesn't matter that there are people in this town. They are just seen as kind of like fodder. And they all have like cool things about them. Like this assassin wears like a fox head. There's a bunny looking one. There's a guy that's like a kid that's a serial killer. I don't know. There's a bunch of really scary guys in here. And I say, If you haven't read it yet, you should.
Pablo, singles of Blizzard don't exist. It only came out in the Marvel or in the Image anthologies, the 30th anniversary anthologies, and as a trade. So there are no single issues of the Blizzard.
Nava needs an exquisite. Well, actually, it's so weird. Today, the Exquisite Corpses is a whole $10, so it's not an expensive something. But today, as I was picking things up to come back for the show, someone was buying one of them, and I was like, "Uh-oh." 13 families run the world. Every couple of years, they pick a person and a weapon, and whoever wins rules the world. Thank you for a much better synopsis. One of my Blizzard's copies just disappeared and went to Pablo's pile. And the other one just disappeared in a forest pile. If anyone else wants one, let me know, and I'll see what I can do about getting more of them. I know a girl.
Good work, guys.
By the way, if you see me writing on your book, I'm not actually writing on your book. We use specially formulated stickers that can release. And so I just write on the little sticker, and then we take it off. All right, here we go. See if you can get more. Yeah. I think if I can't get them from distribution, Danny might be able to help me figure out how to get them. I am kind of a stupid person in which if they're not available, I'll start asking publishers if I can have my own print run because reasons.
I've seen Miss Jen do print runs on things that I never imagined would go back to print because Miss Jen wants them and then they're awesome. Like she gets killer covers for stuff. It's great.
I don't do my own exclusives very often. I'm trying to remember. Oh, the last one I tried like over and over and over to do was when they did Batman Damned. In that first original version of it, I told DC I wanted my own print run. I would pay for a print run for me to have the original pages, and they wouldn't do it. I asked them like 5 times.
Did you ask them to change the title to Batman Darned?
Sorry. I said potty word. All right, here we go. Exquisite Corpses.
Your gimmick.
I know. My gimmick is messed up now. All right. This is the versions that are polybagged with a card in it. Oh, maybe not polybagged. Yes, they are. Polybagged with a card in them. I have not opened these up. I have 4C. These are $7 cover price things. I haven't priced them up at all. Some of these I'm going to have to look at because I don't know what number they are. I'm assuming they change the color every time. And they wrote them on the back. Danny, you're the best. Okay. These are number 5s. Number 5s. I actually know the guy who has the biggest, at least America's biggest collection of Exquisite Corpses. He's one of my regular. That is a good question I don't know the answer to, Justin. I wish I knew the answer to that one. The person that could ask is that guy.
I really thought your answer was going to be his name is James Tiny Onion.
No, his name is Lundberg.
Oh, Jared?
Yeah.
That dude's collection is always so impressive.
Yeah, he has the biggest collection of that, and the biggest collection of Something is Killing the Children. Yeah, someone tag Jared. He'll answer. Okay, what are we? All right, this is number 7. I like how I dropped Jared's name. Everyone's like, oh, Jared. Of course I know Jared. And then what's this purple one? It's a good opportunity because then I can actually write on them what they are because people don't know. And then I've got 9s. By the way, if you ever get annoyed that I write with Sharpie on the outside of your plastic, you can take it right back off. You get just one of those dry erase markers, and you just go like this on it, and it takes it right off. You just rub it, and it's gone.
You can
Magic.
also just color over with Sharpie, and that reactivates the ink, and you can wipe it off with a paper towel.
It's true, but if it scares you to do that, then you can do the dry erase marker. It's kind of magical looking. And Pablo, I didn't see if you needed the number 4. You might already own that one. But... All right, let's see what else there is for Exquisite, and then we'll get back to all of the. Oh, no, Rockefellers, no jumping off. And I'll let you guys tell me which titles you want to hit next. Okay, this is what I have. This is everything I own. Everything. Okay. Exquisite Corpses number 2. This is a 3rd printing. I have 1 copy. What? Some of this stuff, I got to open it up because I don't know what it is. It's fancy dancy colors. You went the 4. Okay. All right. This one is number 3, cover D. 3, cover D. The 2 gets grabbed up by Elvis. Just beats Pablo. Let me get your 4, Pablo, before I forget what I'm doing. Three goes to Pablo.
I sent Jared the link, being like, "Hey, Miss Jen told me to send you this."
I have to look at this one too. Sorry. I have 2 copies of 3B. 3B. I feel like at some point, half the comic books in the world will have a little Sharpie on the top from being at my place. You feel left out? You don't know Jared? Oh, Danny, I gotta introduce you. He's really the best guy. He comes and helps me with my conventions all the time. He knows his stuff. Okay, I've got 1 more 3B.
He's an OG from Comic Book Shopping Network too. He's been around. He's been buying on these shows forever.
He has. I also have 3 second prints. That has a lot of the characters on the front. This guy's a creepy guy. Ugh. Scary, scary, scary. This is the one that fools me all the time because it doesn't look like it's supposed to be. Give me 1 second. I'll write on these and I'll pull those for you guys. 5D. 5D. If we do not finish the board today, we will finish it Thursday next.
We've got a little bit of extra time tonight.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so I got the 3B. Second goes to Caspar Elvis. Regular 3 also goes to Pablo. It's Mr. Danny. Hello, welcome. You were just at the corpse tour stop in Florida with Jared. That makes sense. That's why I haven't seen him in a few days. I'm sure he's cleaning up out there. All right, this one is a really beautiful cover. I think it is really up. This is the right side up. This is number 5D. Question from unknown. Do they make wider short boxes? They make magazine size ones if you need magazine size ones.
And you can get Euro size short boxes too from some places.
Mm-hmm.
But they are not really worth it because they actually cost more than magazine boxes and they're not quite as wide as magazine boxes.
So you prefer the other one?
How do I know? Because I bought a pallet of Euro size and I meant magazine boxes.
Oh, boo. Pablo, I got your number 5. Oops, I have to look and see what this one is. They make for slabs. Yeah, the slab ones are nice. Those are tall. This is 5B by Claire Rowe. 5B, Claire Rowe. Just drop it off.
Pumping out
incendiaries.
Sorry.
Yep.
They started pumping out the Euro size one when like DC Black Label was doing their thing, and Aftershock was doing the one shocks, and those, you know, when everybody was doing that size, they became needed. And then now they're just overstock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, magazine size ones are glorious. I love those things. Let's see if this is the first print.
The ones you got to watch out for.
First print 5A. 5A. Please put 5A.
The boxes you got to watch out for are half boxes, not short boxes. Half boxes are actually smaller than short boxes. They won't hold quite as many books.
50. Okay. Corpses 5A goes to my friend Elvis. Sorry.
All right, our expert is here. If people have Exquisite Corpses questions, our expert is here.
Yes, Jared. The question was asked, and I thought you would be the expert to know. In these blind bags, the cards that are in them, is each issue have the exact card that is for that issue, or is there different possibilities in each issue for different cards? Do you have to buy like lots of poly bags to get enough to finish a set? No, don't say yes. It's an or. Clarification statement, please, Jared. 7D. 7D.
I don't know that I've ever seen that cover.
Me either. It's been stuck behind all these.
Oh, that's cool. Same card in each issue, but a 1 in 10 chance of foil for that card.
Oh. I'm assuming this one, Pablo. As we're going to have lots of them that are like A, B, C, D, or whatever, make sure to put the B or D on there so I don't accidentally give you the wrong one. Looks like I have one copy of 7B. Throwing his bomb. There's a lot of incendiary devices in this thing. Eight B. 7B, Pablo. By the way, again, if there are any of these issues that you want, someone else claims it, and you want me to try to get it for you, just let me know and I'll write it down. 30 to 40 of those. Wow. 8B, Pablo. Okay, we're getting to the end of these. It's got a scary cover. I feel like we've had this cover though. Was there anyone else that needed a 3D? Because there's a 3D that's here kind of like stuck at the end that is in the wrong spot. Put it there.
Now I want to find my Comics Pro stash because I'm pretty sure I have like the signed or triple version of this from Comics Pro last year.
Jared bought and got a whole bunch of foils. Yay! $9D. More pyrotechnics. Which looks a little bit like a pow. Hey, girl. Uh, 8D. 8D.
I don't know that I got a card, Jared. I honestly don't remember. Comics Pro is such a blur every year. And then, like, I had to move offices and it all got put in a box, and I don't remember where I put the box.
9D goes to Pablo. 8D goes to Pablo. And I've got a 9A, and that's all I got. You guys almost bought me out of Exquisite Corpses. That's kind of fun. Nine A goes to Elvis. Brown envelope with a sticker too. Oh, that's right. I sold mine to Jared because I knew he needed it. Okay. Where do you guys want to go next? We've done everything here. I've got Hyde Street, which is part of the horror corner of the universe. I've got Rockefellers, which is a family that gets stuck out of time. Also part of the universe. Sisterhood is part of Hyde Street. It's about a sorority haunting murdery thing. Got these two Junkyard Joe I can real fast. Big Geiger Ground Zero. Nope, no Ground Zero. I wish I had Ground Zero, or I wish I had the, what was the other one called? The 80 page. I don't have any 80 pages left. People bought all mine. I will remind you that I do have Ghost Machine one-shot A covers, full cases, sealed cases. They've never been open cases of 84 at cover price for $500. If anyone wants to corner the market and put some away. All right. This is the only individual copies of Junkyard Joe I have. I have a 1-second print by Steve Beach. That one is $5. I know. Try not to faint. I'm just doing them near cover. And I have a number 5. I think that's the 8. That's all I have. Let's do Geiger. I think Geiger people like. Did I do the Exquisite Corpses blind bags? Yeah, you got those. Both Junkyard Joes go to Nava. I think you got the bags. I think you got the blind bags already for all Exquisite. I think you called them. I'm pretty sure. All right. Here's the craziness. So there are 2 series of Geiger. There are the original series. You'll know them because they say Mad Ghost. They don't say Ghost Machine. Mad Ghost was their first run. Okay, so this is all Mad Ghost ones. I have a ton, because I found them in my warehouse, of minty, beautiful Geiger number 2, Mad Ghosts. At just $5. You can have as many as you want up to until I run out of them. Number 2s, original series. And I will put them in bags and boards, so I just didn't have it in bags and boards yet. Since I found them all raw. It's 2A. Claim 2 Mad Ghosts. Geigers. Well, it's got a little pile up here I'm holding on to. Okay. Get these going the right way. Okay.
When I was talking to Danny one of these times, and I had pitched to her my dream Geiger cover. And I'm not going to put it out there for everybody to hear, but it would be a really cool variant.
Right.
Between 2 really cool companies that are connected, especially through Radioactive Heroes and Jeff Johns.
Ooh, baby. It's like you're going for a golden
on somebody, I will.
All right,
and I mean
for number
not Danny, I mean the other company.
For number 3, this is the C cover. 3C. I have 1. This is 3B. I had 2. And 3 second print. I have 1. 3C goes to Pablo. 3B goes Pablo, and 3 second print. Pablo. So I still have the 3B. I've got one of those. Okay. 4A. I've got 2 copies. 4A, 2 copies. Danny, are you still on? I have a question about whether the storyline that appears in the Ghost Machine run, is it the same as how it starts in the original Mad Ghost? For Pablo. Same. Okay, so you're just, so if you get when we get to this part, if you just want to have, like, make sure you have all of the different possibilities of it, then you can, but you don't need them for those first ones. Steal her phone and text your pitch.
Mike, I definitely, she knows what it is, but I definitely am going to lean on some of the muckety mucks at the other company to make it happen, because they're going to have to cooperate.
Yeah.
And seeing as how I already have an NDA from them for Comics Pro, I can launch stuff over them.
Oh, my word. 5A, I have 1 copy. By the way, I never pitched Geiger. You should absolutely read this thing. So, yes, it all flows. Release the Trades is the first Geiger Volume 1, and then the 2024 Geiger is Volume 2. Okay, cool. 5 gets claimed by Pablo. So the pitch for Geiger is, it's about a gentleman named Tariq who is caught outside of a bunker where his family is during a huge war, which you're going to probably figure out at some point if you're reading all the Ghost Machine stuff, which war this is. And there's a big nuclear holocaust. He's caught outside. When he comes to, he's got like crazy cool nuclear powers, which is what you see, what he looks like on the front cover. And the only way he can get controlled is he wears got 2 gamma rods in his like backpack. If he's separated from them, he might just kind of like go nuclear and destroy himself and everybody else. And then there's another character in the series who you meet later on who is also affected the same way, but they have a different stopgap for their power. They're terrifying. Uh-oh. I missed this one. There is a 3D sitting there. Oh, tungsten rods? I thought they were gamma rods. Oh, I'm such a dummy. Sorry. I got almost all the facts correct. Well, can I have an 80 on my test, please? There's a 3D in that I missed. Sorry. Pablo's going to grab that one up so he has all of them. All the possibilities. Okay, and then the last of it is I've got a 6A, 1 copy 6A. It's really about a 2-headed dog named Barney. I mean, pretty much, right? I also have 6C. Get to meet one of the big bads there. He's on the front cover. And speaking of Barney, here's 6D. There's Barney. And Zigzag, but you don't meet him until later. Six A gets wrapped up. Way to go. Somebody knows what they're looking at, and someone called it also. It said, first appearances matter. 6A goes Pablo. 6C and D. Pablo.
Jason, I know you're new and you were here earlier, but if you get a chance to fill out the form that's in the chat, should also be in the description of the video. That would be hugely helpful. We appreciate it.
Did anyone call the 5D? Did I even show it? 5D. Did you call
Scrolling. All we had was Pablo calling a 5.
Maybe I had 2 of them. All right. For the count, for anybody else that still wants them, 2 A's are still $5. I still have as many as you want because I found them in my back stock. 3 B's, I still have 1. 4A, I have 1. And 5B, Pablo called it.
Okay. You're good, Jason, then. I don't think he was claiming, Miss Jen. Jason. Just calling it out.
Cool. All right, I think I've got these in order. So these are the regular Ghost Machine issues. Regular Ghost Machine issues. We're going to have different covers and all that kind of stuff. All right, this is what the number 2 looks like, where you get to see what his other name is. He's the Glowing Man, but his real name is Tariq. Or maybe it's Tarek, but I say Tariq. I don't know what his actual. I didn't ask Jeff how you're supposed to say his name. I have 1 copy of number 3. I have 4 copies of number 4. Project. I'll look at that after. Tarek. I like Tariq better. Those are cute. These are same. The first 6 are going to be the same material, according to Danny, different covers. So if you have 1 through 6, you're not going to need these. Number 5. So Danny, are there different material? The ones I'm showing now, are they different material than the stuff that was in the 2021 arc? So essentially number 1 of the new series is like number 7. Is that right? Am I understanding it correctly? So that's number 2 of the new series. Oh, okay. So you can get all of these numbers, new material. New material. So I'll get that for you, Pablo. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, now I know I can speak with authority because I did not know that before. Thank you for clarifying. Pablo, I'm going to have to make you 2 pile things this week. Number 6, more Barney. By the way, I feel like, Danny, you should definitely, like, you know how there's that whole site, does the dog die? I think every week now you need to definitely put the does the dog die in it. Even though I don't know, is Barney actually alive? No. No. Number 7. This is second print. You can always tell second print Geiger from this run because they're all this yellow cool stuff. I have 1 copy of 8, which it announces it's a Ringo winner. Nine, infamous, zigzag. If Barney dies, we riot. I agree.
Okay, but what do we do if Barney turns into a purple dinosaur?
He loves you. You love me. I forgot which ones I put in your pile already. Okay. I'm holding Barney. Like a real trigger warning, that cover. Boop. One of these. One of those. Boop, boop. Okay. You'll know his Jump the Shark. One number 11.
Listen, Justin, there's enough radiation in Geiger that it could happen. It could just be a mutation.
Mm-hmm. I have number 12. This one is like a Junkyard Joe design cover. I don't know what
One of my favorite covers is the Junkyard Joe character dev cover there.
It's so cool. And then number 12. This is the A cover featuring the other character I was talking about. Design variant from the style guide. So 11 gets grabbed up by Pablo. 11B, Ashley Arden, which follows the naming awesomeness. The glowing woman. We needed an all Barney's crossover. Barney needs a girlfriend.
Are we talking about like Barney the dog, Barney the dinosaur, Barney from Andy Griffith, Barney from How I Met Your Mother, just all in one book? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, my word. All right, there's still 12s. By the way, you need 12s. You need 12s. Just saying. Oh gosh, this is a different cover. Barney Miller, Barney Rubble.
I forgot about Barney Miller. How can I forget about Barney Miller? I watch him every night.
12B. Russ G needs a 12. Yes, you do. The Council of Barneys. Danny, now you've got your brain trust here you can come to all the time. These guys, they're all going to be expert level.
Yeah, she don't want that.
12B Pablo. Okay, 13. Get to really see a great cover of her. She's amazing. Martin Morazzo, colored by Chris O'Halloran. Yeah. Gotta get stuff to have Chris. This is 14. The one I showed just a second ago was 13. I showed. I have a feeling this one's going to sell out. This is 14B. We can do it. By the way, she does not need any tungsten rods to control her stuff, but she also is a little bit unhinged, we'll say. 14 for Pablo. The A's are always Gary Frank and Brad Anderson. Oh, okay. 14. We can do it. One of those goes to Pablo. 15. He does lose a little bit of control of himself in this one. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there's still some in this pile, honestly, Danny. Looks like I've got 3 covers for number 16. 15 goes Pablo's pile. I really only have number 5 and number 6, I think, for Everything Dead and Dying, Elvis. I wish I had more. I can see if I can get more, but that one I don't have very much in stock. It's a really great series. All right, this is 16B. So if you want 16, say 16B. I only have one. And really and truly, Danny pretty much, I think, can make it happen if you really tell her that you want something in the swag shop.
Or just wait for a sale like I am to buy the Stag t-shirt because Stag is the best in Rook.
No, lie.
I will fight on this hill all night.
What's the tortoise's name? I like the tortoise guy. That's 16A. Sorry, I'm doing a bad job. And I'm guessing this one's C, yeah? And 16C. Tortuga. Makes sense. Carapace. Ooh, I like Carapace. Let's see. Okay. So I still have 16A available. Believe it or not, there's more stuff. It's a nice long series. Oh, wait. I have another 16A. What's this one? I have one copy, I think, of 17 design cover. "17 design. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Ooh, this is a Freddie Williams cover. Holy crap, this is pretty. 17B.
I always get weirded out by Freddie Williams covers that aren't on Turtles because I forget that he does great work on anything other than Turtles because Turtles.
I mean, look at the motion in this one. Look at all of that. You just can feel it moving. And also you can see it. Someone getting stepped on. Oh. Gotcha. And this is 17A. It's just a heartbreaking, introspective Tarek's around by himself. If you look at the moon, looks like his little skull. Ooh. Danny. That's boss. This is 18A. I don't know what's in more danger there, him or the actual chair. "19A, Ashley's back after being gone for a little while in the series. Gotcha, Pablo.
All right, very quickly, guys, while we got about 10 minutes left, just as a reminder, in about 25 minutes from now, so about 15 minutes after this show ends, we have the Geek Chat, which I'm sure Rich will be worked up about something this week because he always is, and it's always hysterical and great. And, you know, he knows comics really well, but he has a good time with it. But they'll be breaking down Wonder Man, whether it's the whole thing or just the first episode, I'm not 100% sure, but they'll be talking about Wonder Man. Then following that is Sketch Up with Mel and Mog, which is a live drawing show here on The Experience. That's at 10 o'clock Eastern. They have a bunch of creators who have currently going crowdfunders and Kickstarters who will be drawing live on the show, and you can bid on their art live on the show.
I don't think they should last. Oh, I forgot to write down what number it is.
When did you do that?
It's 20. 20C. Something wicked this way comes. And I've got 20A. What? That's the Norther. Watch out for the Northerner. He's actually a good guy. Just traveling through time, trying to keep crap together. 20C Pablo. Oh, all Geiger 20 completely sold out at Lunar. I've got all of them. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Since that variant came out, I've been trying to work on a version of Popular, like a parody version, but it's like radioactive, like trying to figure out which song to cross over with. Radioactive by Imagine Dragons or Popular from the musical. And they're all terrible in my head.
Oh no. All right. I'm gonna keep all of the Hyde Street, Sisterhood, Rockefellers, and Hornsby and Halo for next time. 2 words, Time Tank. That's right. But if you want to get just graphic novels, this is the way to get them. The first volume is just $10. We've got a horde of them because we sell so many of them. But we have the other volumes as well. Let me get this straight. Volume 2 is $15. Volume 3 is $17. That's right, full size. And number 4 is $17. Then you almost caught up. That gets you through issue 15 at least. It looks like 6. So remember that one's going to have the original series. This is going to be 1 through 6 of the new series. So that's how you're going to end up with where we are now. Yes, volume 1 is that run.
Danny, you should consider compact editions. I mean, I already have all the trades and the individual issues and stuff, but I'd buy compact editions just so I can walk around with Geiger in my back pocket. Take it on a plane and stuff. Okay, well, just maybe I'll just run one off at FedEx. I'll just scan my trade and run one off at FedEx for just me.
Justin needs one. Okay. Can everyone say thanks to Danny for showing up? It is like so awesome and cool for her to give up her time to come and do this. I'm very thankful. How much is the original series trade paperback on for this one's 10, and then the rest of them are like they get like it's like 16 and then 18, I think. So we'll try to do this. We'll do the follow-up on Thursday. If I find more issues, which I'm going to try to, if I find more issues of any of these things, I will bring them to the show. Okay, so tell your friends.
Should we announce next Thursday's show? Your theme?
Yeah, for what I don't like. We're going to bring these for next Thursday, but the Thursday next other theme is going to be the other big image universe right now, the EU. So Energon universe, everything, which is Void Rivals, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and all the little series that came out in between, like Scarlet. So there you go. Thanks, everybody. Do stay tuned. Like you said, you got to hang out for Geek Chat and all the other shows that are coming up next. I appreciate y'all so much, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, y'all.